Hello guys, ItsHypers here. Welcome back to another PokeMMO video. In this video, I'll be going over the best routes in the game to hunt for the legendary birds at. While hunting legendary birds, it's recommended to go to a route that you enjoy the Pokemon on. That way, if you get an accidental shiny, you get a shiny that you want other than a bad one. While looking up video ideas that I could be uploading, I noticed that there's not one video that goes through every good route in Kanto. So I decided to make a video going through every single route that I think is notable to have one concise video that you can look over and decide what route you want to be hunting the birds at. While making this video, I was surprised at a few of these routes and what lore Pokemon are in Kanto, so I'm sure some people also feel the same and they might even get a new route out of this. Because there are a lot of routes in Kanto that I feel like could be worth hunting at, I have decided to make this video a bit faster paced than my previous videos. This is simply because I don't want the video to be 30 minutes long, so if you think I'm talking a bit fast and I'm not really explaining much, that is why. If you want me to go into depth, please comment it down below and I'll explain whatever you need. I have also made some timestamps in the description if you want to skip to certain routes to see what's there. Over the Lunar New Year event, I wasn't uploading on YouTube simply because I was enjoying the event. Although now the event's over, I plan on uploading way more. If you have any video ideas, please comment them down below. I'm always looking for suggestions. I also plan on making one of these videos for Johto. If you're watching this in the future and want to see that, check in the description, and when I make the Johto video, I'll update it to be there. I appreciate all the subs and comments I've been getting recently. This is the most supportive community I've been a part of, so I appreciate all the love on my videos. But with that being said, let's go straight into the video. The first route I'd like to mention is Route 3. Route 3 spawns with a bunch of cool Pokemon, although the main target here is obviously the Lure Charmander. Obviously, being a Loremon, it's going to be quite difficult to get shiny, although the chance of getting a Lure shiny Charmander while looking for the bird is here, and honestly, the other Pokemon you can get here aren't even that bad either. The next spot I'm going to mention is Route 24. This route has some sick Pokemon like Abra, although the main Pokemon here is the Lure Squirtle. Although, looking at the route's Pokemon list, it isn't a bad route for any other Pokemon here either. The next spot is inside Viridian Forest. The Pokemon here are kind of lackluster. If you're a fan of bug types, this is a great spot to hunt in. It also has a Lure Bulbasaur here as well. The next spot you could single in is Route 5. This route has a bunch of repeats from the other routes I've mentioned, although it does have Snubbul, which is a sick blue shiny, and it does have the Lure Ivysaur. The next route is Route 16. This route has a bunch of cool Pokemon, although the main two are Slugma and Murkrow. This route also has a Lure Snorlax on it. Overall, this route is very underrated. I don't see anyone hunting here, and if you like any of these Pokemon, I do think it's a good spot to hunt in. The next route is Route 17. This route has some cool Pokemon such as Grimer and Slugma, although the main reason to come here is because of the rare encounter Eevee. Due to Eevee being a rare encounter instead of a lure encounter, you don't need to use lures in this spot either, meaning if you can't afford lures, you can come here and hunt the bird, while also having a chance with a really rare shiny. This next spot is going to be Route 21. This spot has some really bad Pokemon in it, such as Oddish, although it does have rare Mr. Mime and a Lure Mime Jr. This is probably the best spot in the game to try hunt Mr. Mime, simply because Mr. Mime and Mime Jr. both spawn here, and the fact you can hunt for the legendary bird while trying to hunt for Mr. Mime makes it a win-win. This next spot is inside Berry Forest. This place is quite popular to hunt birds at, and it's for good reason. There are some sick shinies here such as Venomoth, Hypno and Executor, and there is also a Lure Munchlax. You can bring a Thiefmon here and thief leftovers from Munchlax, meaning you can make a little bit of money while you hunt the birds too. The next spot I'm going to be mentioning is Ruin Valley. Ruin Valley is the spot that I hunt the birds at personally. I think it's the best spot in Kanto. Ruin Valley has a bunch of cool Pokemon such as Moril and Natu, but it also has shiny Yanma. Shiny Yanma is a single encounter shiny only, and this route is the best route to get it at. It is also one of the best shinies in the game in my opinion. Alongside Yanma, there is also a Lure Jolteon. Due to the Wobbuffets learning Shadow Tag, it is recommended to bring a ghost type so you can run away from them more easily. I recommend you use Banette simply because you can frisk wide lenses from the Yanmas and you can frisk amulet coins from the Persians and Meowths on this route, meaning while you're hunting the birds and shiny hunting Yanma and Jolteon, you can also make quite a bit of money an hour too. Overall, it's a very good route. Next route I'm going to be mentioning is Sevault Canyon. This route is very hit or miss. It has some really good Pokemon, but it also has some really bad ones such as Geodude or Onix. This route does have a 5x hold for Marowak, which is a cool Pokemon. It has a rare Skarmory and a rare Larvitar. Its lore is also Tyranitar, so if you don't want to try the 10 to 90 split for Tyranitar in the Horde spot, you can hunt for the bird here and try your luck to try get it in a single encounter. While we're on this island, the next route is the canyon entrance. This route isn't the best route on the game, although it does have some rare Pokemon such as Sentry and Ferret, and it does have a lore Kangaskhan. If you don't feel like egging Kangaskhan, this is probably the best place to get it, and that's why I thought to mention this route. Other than the lore Kangaskhan though, there isn't many other Pokemon to talk about. Next route I'd like to mention is 5 Isle Meadow. This route is probably one of the most popular spots in the game to hunt for the birds. It has a few bad Pokemon, although it has a lot of good ones to compensate. It comes with Sentry and Ferret, which are single encounter Pokemon only. It comes with Hoppip and Skiploom, which are cool shinies that people want a lot. And the more important one is it comes with a lore Togetic. Togetic is a very rare shiny due to the fact that it's very hard to egg. When you breed down a Togetic, it turns into a Togepi, and because Togepi is a baby Pokemon, you cannot breed it until you evolve it again. What makes it even more annoying is that Togepi evolves through friendship, making Togetic a very hard hunt to go for. That's why people hunt in this route, to get the small chance of getting a shiny lore Togetic and to try skip that annoying tedious egg hunt. If you're going to hunt in this route, I recommend you get a Memento Imprisoned Smig. This is due to the fact that the Hoppips spawn with Memento. If you do not have an Imprisoned Memento mon to stop it from using Memento, it will most likely kill itself before you can catch it. The next route I'll be mentioning is Pattern Bush. This spot is very popular too. If you are a fan of bug-type Pokemon, this spot is very good. It does have some bad Pokemon such as Caterpie and Weedle, although it does have some cool ones like Spinarak and Ladybug. Although the main two in this route is Heracross and Pinsir. Heracross is actually quite common here, so it's probably one of the best spots to hunt Heracross in the game, and Pinsir just being an all-around rare Pokemon means it is always worth the chance of getting it here. There is a 50-50 horde for Metapod and Kakuna, meaning you have a high chance of getting Butterfree or Beedrill here. The last two routes are honourable mentions. I don't want to make full sections for these ones because the Pokemon surrounding the main Pokemon are quite bad, but in Kindle Road there is a lore Flareon, and in Cape Brink there's a lore Vaporeon. If you really want these Pokemon, I recommend going to the Eevee spot, as I think the Pokemon surrounding Eevee are much better. Although, due to there being evolutions in the lore Pokemon here, I thought it would be worth mentioning just in case you feel like you want to go for these ones instead. With that being said though, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope I showed you some new routes that you didn't know about in Kanto, because I didn't know about a few of these. Like I said, the video was a bit fast paced, so if you got confused at any point, just please let me know and I'll answer all your questions. If you did enjoy this video and you enjoy PokeMMO content, currently only 5% of the people watching my video are subscribed to me, and I'd obviously like to get that a bit higher. But with that being said, I hope to see you in my next video, and I wish you luck.